is Ash and you're watching WriterGAsh. So today I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite covers of 2017. Top 10 favorite book covers, and I am quite excited about my absolute favorite one because I'm planning on buying that exact edition of the book, and I'm just so excited. Maybe for the New Year's I'll give myself a gift. Anyways, so in number 10 is A Darker Shade of Magic. I love these covers, and I just absolutely adore how every edition of this book has a fantastic cover. I've seen, I don't know about every edition, but every edition that I have come across has a wonderful cover. And every book in this series has a pretty cover. Also, I love it when a series cover is cohesive. And it does go together, like all these books have a similar theme but are still unique, and I love that about books. So that is why this book made it onto my list for favorite covers, and also it's aesthetically pleasing. The next is Wayfarer, and I just love the purple on the cover. First of all, that's just my favorite part of it, and I like how again it goes with Passenger, and I love how it's different, but it still seems like the same series. If you see the two books together, you will know it was from the same series. And I kind of feel like most of the times when I'm considering a book cover, my opinion on the book kind of weighs into me thinking the cover is good or bad, and I just love this book, and that's why this cover was fantastic for me. The next one on this list would be The Hating Game. It was a book I read this year, and I read it because I heard about it on Tasha Paulus's channel, and it was absolutely amazing. In fact, I was listening to the audiobook for that book last night, and about 5 minutes ago, before I set up my tripod, cleaned my bed off so I could film this video. And it's just such a great book, and I loved going through the scenes again and again and again. Okay, so the thing I love about reading audiobooks, especially the contemporary novels, is that it literally feels like I'm watching a movie, and it felt like that. It's just so descriptive, the story is great, and the characters are fantastic. If you saw my last video, you saw that Josh Templeman made it onto my top 10 book boyfriend list because he's that great. Next is Unexpected Everything, and I love that cover because, as you can see, it's so colorful and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I love the title, the way it's written. I love the way the alphabets are, like, they pop out to you, and I love the dogs on the cover. That has got to put that book on the list. The next is Kindred Spirit. I love this book because of its simplisticness, because the whole cover is basically the words, and the words and the background literally contrast each other, and that's why it pops out. I gave this book to a friend for her birthday, and the reason I bought that book, it was before I read the book. I bought that book because of the way it made me feel when I saw it. It was like immediately got my attention, and that's why this book makes it onto my top 10 covers list. I don't think I arranged these in the right order, to be honest, because every time I think something, I think, okay, maybe A Darker Shade of Magic is above that because I absolutely love that cover. I'm gonna change the position of Darker Shade of Magic at the end. The next is The Secret Science of Magic, and the reason I kind of love this cover more than I like the book. The book wasn't half bad, but the cover is gorgeous. I totally got this book because of the cover. I love the whole portrait system for the two characters, and it looks so fancy and beautiful, as you can see, and I love the blue color. The next on the list is Alice's Adventure in Wonderland. Don't like that book. I am sorry, but for some reason, this 90-page book, I don't even remember, I think it was 90, I got it on my Kindle, and I think it was a 90-page book. It took me over a month to read. Yeah, almost a month to read. Even if I read a page a day, okay, it would take more than that. Anyways, but like, I couldn't just go through it because it didn't make sense to me half of the time. And that's why this book doesn't make get to my favorite book list, but the cover was gorgeous, as you can see. The next on the list is Eliza and Her Monsters, and the reason, again, I love the depiction on the cover, as you can see, and it's just a pretty cover. And I gave this book, so for Thanksgiving I went to Barnes and Nobles with my friend and her family, and they give books to charity, I think, every year, and they asked me to select a book, and I selected this one because it was fantastic, and I'd heard only good things about it from other people too, so I just knew I had to pick this book. And I also read it this month. I actually chose this before I read it. I read it on my trip to New Orleans, and it was 5 out of 5 for me. The next one on this list is Aristotle and Dante discover the universe. Discover the secrets of the universe. Oh my god, this book was also fantastic, and the cover was beautiful. I love the... I mean, it's hard for me to explain why I love each cover, but as you can see, it's a pretty cover, and I love the night sky. And the book on top of the list is Caraval, and the reason Caraval, and I'm talking about the UK edition, the hardcover edition for UK. Although I kind of love the US edition front cover, as in overall packaging, the UK edition wins. First of all, they've got that beautiful, like, insides. The inside of the jacket is gorgeous. And second, it basically splits in half, black and white, which I thought was fantastic, and I'm about to order it for myself. I had the ebook for this book, and I need to get a physical novel too. I know I'm an idiot for buying 2 copies of the same book, but I can't help myself. Anyways, so like I said, I'm going to replace the Darker Shade of Magic in my list, and I think it should go between the Science of Magic. No, it will go between Alice's Adventure in Wonderland and Eliza and Her Monsters, so that puts Darker Shade of Magic in number 4. And I know this was a confusing video, but yeah. And I don't know how my videos end up so long, but it's already 8 minutes long. So, yeah. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite characters of 2017, and I'm going to try only putting characters that I've read about in 2017, but I'm pretty sure there are going to be some characters that I just love no matter what that I have to put in the list. That's it. Bye.